I want to ask everyone here a question. What is the question again? No. Have you ever had a moment where everything was finally finished? Instead of feeling relief, you felt uncomfortable. Maybe it was after work. Maybe it was taking care of your family. Maybe it was after finishing a big project. You finally had permission to sit down. But something not it. You didn't feel right. Your body is tired. Your mind knows you should rest. But then the little voice appears. The little voice said, you should be doing something. You should be productive. You're wasting time. That probably something you forget. Hello. Welcome in, Big Giant. And strengthening it. Welcome to the channel. Sometimes there's nothing wrong. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you? No emergency. No deadline. Yeah. So how's your day? Where you watching from? Nobody is asking anything from you. Life is actually okay. So why do your friend to act like you need to stay busy? That's really strong, right? I'm curious if anyone watching this has experienced this or no. When you finally get free time, then you might relax. They should immediately start searching for the next thing. Anybody know? Let me see. Because today we're going to explore something. I think it's very interesting. Maybe the problem. Uh, oh, thank you. The problem isn't that you don't know how to relax. Maybe your brain learned a rule. The rule said, stay busy, keep me safe. And if that rule has been there for years, and you might not even realize you're following it. Now, let's talk about something I think many people experience, but rarely talk about. Yep, I hope there'll be more than 7 people watching, and I hope people will stay longer to watch my live. That'd be very helpful. There's a difference between being tired and actually feeling safe enough to rest. For example, think about a person who works hard all week. They finally get Saturday morning. No alarm, no meetings, no responsibilities for a few hours. That's wonderful, right? Okay, will you come back, my friend? You would think that the body would say, finally, I can relax. No, thank you for asking, but I don't do Chinese takeout. I talk about mental health, not about food. Sorry. But instead, the mind says, yeah, maybe I should clean something. Maybe I should be productive. Maybe I shouldn't waste this time. Have you ever noticed something like this? Sometimes being busy feels easier than being still, right? Because when we're busy, okay, thank you for joining my life. Hope to see you again, my friend. Because when we're busy, um, we don't have to sit with our thoughts, right? When everything becomes quiet, sometimes emotion we have been avoiding finally has space to appear. And now, let me ask you something. You know, when you have nothing that you have to do, and do you notice what feeling shows up first? Is that peace or discomfort? And now, um, this is where it gets interesting because being busy itself is not a problem. A lot of people are hardworking, they have goals, they enjoy creating things. The question is, are you choosing activity? Are you using activity to feel safe? Now, for example, there's a big difference between I enjoy building something and if I stop, then I don't know who I am. Those, uh, those are two different things, right? Some people learn early in life. Being useful gets approval. Being successful gets acceptance. Being prepared prevents problems. Welcome in, King. How you doing, King? Um, being prepared prevents problems. So the brain creates a shortcut. Stay busy, stay alert, stay ahead. Have you ever felt like you had to learn to rest? Maybe you tell yourself, um, I'm relaxed after I finished it. But after you finish that, there's always another thing. So um, the finish lights keep moving. Now I want to talk about another group of people who often struggle with this, and maybe um, it is the part that connect with you the most. I want to talk about another group of people who often struggle with this. And maybe it is the part that connect with you the most. These are the people who everyone thinks are strong. People come to them when there's a problem. They're the person others depend on. They're the person who says, I'm okay. I can handle it. Don't worry about me. But sometimes the person who looks stronger on the outside is the person who has been carrying the mark on the inside. Because when you spend years being the reliable person, something interesting can happen. You can start believing that your value comes from what you provide. So, for example, people appreciate you because you solve problem for them. People trust you because you stay calm during difficult moments. People need you because you always showed up. And those are good qualities, right? You are the strongest person, you solve everyone else's problem. Now, the problem is not being responsible. The problem is when responsibility becomes the only way that you know how to feel valuable. I want to ask you something. Not everyone has to answer, but just think about it, you know. If you stop being productive for a while, if you stop solving problem, if you stop being the person everyone depends on, would you to feel like You married or no? No, I want you to think about it, okay? For some people, that question feels uncomfortable. And that discomfort tells us something important. You know, sometimes the nervous system is not only trying to protect us from danger, sometimes it is also trying to protect our identity. The identity of being the strong one, the dependable one, the person who never falls apart. Example, maybe you grew up in a situation where you had to mature quickly. Maybe you learned that emotion heart had to wait, right? Because there were things to handle. Maybe you became very good at pushing through. And maybe the pushing through helped you at some point. The same strategy that helped you survive a difficult season. It can become exhausting when you carry it forever. And now I'm curious about something. Do you feel more comfortable being the person who helps others? Or the person who receives help? So what do you think makes receiving help uncomfortable? So if you recognize yourself in this, and what do we do with it? The answer is probably not what most people expect. The answer is not just relax more. Because if your brain, maybe your brain has learned that um, slowing down feels unsafe, then telling yourself to relax is yourself a deeper issue. And the first step is awareness. Um, the next time you sit down and that uncomfortable feeling appears, instead of immediately listening to it, notice it. For example, maybe your mind says, you should be doing something. Instead of arguing with yourself, try asking, is there actually a problem right now? Or is it my brain following an old rule? Because sometimes um, healing is not about forcing yourself to become a different person. Sometimes it is about helping your brain understand that the old danger is no longer here. The next time you read, notice what your mind says. They said, if it's good, or does it say um, you shouldn't be doing it? To date, we explored something that many people experience but don't always understand. The feeling that red is somehow wrong. Maybe you've been calling yourself lazy. Maybe you wonder why you can't just enjoy quiet moments like other people seem to. But maybe the deeper question is not what can I relax? Maybe the deeper question is what did my brain learn about staying busy? Tonight, I want you to notice one thing. The next time you finally take a moment to yourself, pay attention to what happened. Do you feel peace? Or do you immediately feel pressure? I'm 50. How about you? Um, how are you, my friend? And this brings us to the next question. Oh, you're 44? Okay. Nice to meet you. Where you watching from, my friend? Yeah, Mike. I'm talking about mental health and where people are experiencing mental health and how to solve the problem if you're thinking too much. But I'm about to come to the final part of my life today. Oh, thank you. So if your friend learned that staying busy keeps you safe, then where did that rule come from? Oh, you from Spain? Nice. And who taught you nervous system that slowing down with dangerous? If you can't be subscribed to my channel, my friend, I appreciate you. And so you can get a notification when I go live and talk about mental health, maybe it helps. Okay. That conversation we're going to explore in the next episode. So anyone have any question, comment? Sometimes being the strongest person is being available to everyone is not a very good thing. You get time for yourself too. If you want to be available to everyone, and who will be available for you when you need help, right? So that's the what I have for today. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope everyone have a good day, good night, wherever you are.